Ladies and gentlemen, as the Nane was going on in the streets, in State House, the swearing in of the new cabinet members was happening. This function went on successfully and there's nothing that disrupted it. Right now as we speak, Kenya has 19 cabinet secretaries in place. Just one was rejected and she was not sworn in. So as we speak currently today, the swearing in happened and we have ministers in place and the protest did not affect the process. So during that swearing in process, I was very keen to follow what is happening there. And there's one thing that captured my attention. Of course, the ODM members being sworn in, it was exciting. But there's one member that captured my attention. That is John MBADI. John MBADI, something strange happened. Before I dissect on that video, on that topic, kindly if this is the first time you're watching a video, make sure that you subscribe, like and comment, because that's the best support you can always give this channel. Now, what captured me under MBADI's swearing in? Now, when MBADI was being sworn in, first of all, before I get to MBADI, Joho was sworn in, everyone was happy, everyone was just smiling, what is happening? Of course, Upia Wandai as well. Everything went well. But now, when we had John MBADI being sworn in, there were more claps being made. There were more nodding and smiles being witnessed in the crowd that was in the swearing in of that cabinet secretary. Why am I saying so? There are a few reasons that I've been able to capture from my analysis, and the first one on the list, it is competence. Kenyans have been asking for us to have competent people in the desks, in the dockets of the cabinet secretaries. And as we speak, among the most competent people who have been recruited by William Ruto, it is John MBADI. Despite being from opposition, he is an economist by profession and is also an accountant. So therefore, he has been gotten to the right docket where he's required to be. Whenever this gentleman is being asked about the issue to do with finance, he always articulates his issues well. He gives out knowledge that everyone expects to hear. He shows his ability to change things around. That is what we've been asking of the cabinet secretaries and the competence we need from all government workers. When you look at the vetting of this gentleman, he showed how good he is when it comes to the issue of finance in the country. He showed how much he's committed and serious towards his job. So therefore, when he was being sworn in, everyone was clapping simply because they knew this person, he deserves it. The way he was speaking, the way he was articulating his issues, he showed a lot of competence. Another thing I want to say here, it is the fact that he was from opposition. He's among the people who opposed the government most when it comes to the issues to do with the treasury. And that was really something that everyone was waiting to see. So when he was being sworn in, everyone was clapping. This gentleman was greeting William Ruto with two hands. That was something that never happened from most of the cabinet secretaries. And that is the respect we need. Now, the commitment that is out to show, we believe everybody that is going to do well as a cabinet secretary, and everyone in Kenya actually generally, nobody rejects MBADI's appointment as the cabinet secretary under the treasury docket. Another thing I want to say is that the seriousness of MBADI also excites a lot. Everybody is seeing how serious he is. Whenever he talks about these financial issues, he's very serious, and everybody feels like, at least for once, we have gotten a Matiang'i in William Ruto's cabinet. And people feel that right things are going to happen going forward. So therefore, even Raila confirmed that actually when he was in Kibra, that he has given Ruto the right people. And then I feel strongly that now, if these are the right people, everyone is expecting to see somebody to top in the list in terms of performance. Therefore, that's why actually everyone was clapping about this gentleman swearing in, greeting William Ruto, and even putting that signature. Another thing I want to talk about here, of course, people feel that MBADI deserves it because of his competence and qualifications and his education background. He's the one guy that we can confirm that he went to school, studied this and that, and he deserves to be that docket. So therefore, everyone was happy about this. Now, there's one thing that I want to quote about these cabinet secretaries that have been put there. One thing that we know very well, there's a lot of expectations that Kenyans have towards these cabinet secretaries. Now, therefore, everybody feels like there's a right team within this whole team. There's a right team. There's a specific team that's going to deliver. And on top of the list, I want to give one of them is John MBADI, who's topping the list. Of course, Aden Duale. And then we have now Wycliffe Ambatso Paranya. We can't also deny that we are having other cabinet secretaries like Soipan Tuya. People have been calm and cool and doing their job in the country. So therefore, we have a different feeling as far as the current cabinet secretaries is concerned. Going to the competency that people are talking about when it comes to the cabinet secretaries that have been appointed, from my analysis, I want to quote here keenly that I'm not happy with the appointment of Alfred Mutua and, of course, Justin Muturi. These two gentlemen, whenever they speak, Justin Muturi, when he was an attorney general, the government failed terribly on the issue of law issues. I mean, the issues to do with the law, they failed terribly. Therefore, that was poor advice from him. When this gentleman has been given a job to do with public service, I personally feel that he cannot do more than Moses Kuria. There's some innovation Moses Kuria has that this gentleman does not have. I think he's a lawyer, Moses Kuria is an economist. So meaning that you cannot bring an economist to someone of that caliber to come and replace an economist and expect better performance from him. So therefore I was not comfortable with the two, and also Alice Wahome, because I felt that she does not have anything new as far as the technology or any other thing is concerned. But for those right docket that have the right people, we expect better and good performance from them. And that is what we believe is going to happen across the country. If there's any cabinet secretary that impressed you, kindly let me see on the comment section, kindly put it there so that we can share and interact on this channel here. On my case, number 1 in the list, I was excited personally with John MBADI, the former MP of Suba and of course the former chairman of ODM up to when he was appointed. My name is Abel Mukwa. That is my video there and there. Kindly keep following for the videos we do here. For those who have returned for the second time or many other times, kindly make sure that you subscribe again if you've never subscribed. And thank you so much for those continuing supporters, because that's the best support you can always give this channel. See you next time.